got your text, dude. What's up?
Oh, hey, what's up, my man? How are you?
Your text was pretty alarming. What's going on?
Oh, dude, this is my gizmo top, bro. Got this shit on eBay, bro. Pre-ordered it like 4 months ago, and then they fucked up my order, dude. Dude, I had to order it again. Pay shipping twice, dude. Shit fucking sucked.
Dude, that's a coffee filter.
No way, dude. Not at all, man. I mean, I can see why you think that, dude, but... Oh, what's up, bro? Definitely not that, though, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, nah, dude. These things are called lifties, bro. Do shit like this. Wait, hold on. Hold on, man.
Listen, man, that's so cool, but your text was super alarming, and I was really worried.
Def didn't text you, dude.
You def texted me, bro. It's right here. Bro, please come by. Super sad and shouldn't be alone. So close to the edge.
Dude, that is so creepy. But I definitely didn't text you. But anyways,
We're probably gonna order like 20 more of these things, dude. Dude, they're gonna be like the next fidget spinner, bro. I'm telling you, dude. We're gonna be rich, man. Dude, you should probably throw it down with us, man.
Dude, I'm pretty sure you also owe me money.
Dude, I finally found something I like to do, okay? I mean, take a look around, dude. Take a look at me. For the first time in my life, I think I know what I want. I think I have a good shot at doing something right. I have to at least try, because if I don't, I'm gonna end up like my old man. This morning was the first morning in a very long time, man, since we were kids, that I woke up and I said, today is gonna be a good day, you know? And I grabbed my sky skimmy, dude, and I was just sitting there.
I want my fucking money, dude.
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Or welcome to Point Nemo. Episode Deuce. Yeah, we got it. And yeah, we said goodbye to the bus, and now we say hello to us.
Hello to us.
And
we're at an undisclosed location in Nevada.
We need help. Send a box truck, an empty box truck, please.
If you're watching the video, I'm Morse coding.
Zoom in real quick. But yeah, so it's great that we're here and we're ready to have a ball. Mm-hmm. To start things off, let's shout out to cannabinoidsheal.com. As you'll notice on your screen now, that there's going to be another screen. Yeah, hopefully it works in editing.
Somewhere up here.
Yeah, you'll be able to see that we got
down here.
Got Aiden's website up here. Cannabinoids Healed, they made a promo code for us, and at checkout here, when you are looking at this product, yeah, a little bit. They have the highest. You'll see right here the highest quality CBD that kind of can be offered right now. The computer's a little slow, but it's getting there. But anyway,
oh my god, it's
you
slow.
use this promo code at checkout, and you're gonna get 15% off of whatever your purchase is. So just take a look at the screen. You can even call this number right here to start your order.
Who are the people in the
I don't know.
Is that like a stock photo?
It might be a stock photo. I'm not sure.
It's like Bud, and then it's like an LLB now.
Yeah.
But
we had Aiden on
Yeah.
our podcast, and he talked a lot about this company and what they offer and they provide. They have pre-rolls, they have vape pens, they have
Flower.
isolate, they have flowers, they offer just the buds, and they do it in pretty big bulk. I think, one of the things they're kind of gearing towards right now, I don't want to say this if it's not true, but is
But I'm
that
gonna say that.
like they're providing it for other companies, that
Yeah.
are distributing it as well, and probably maybe pharmacies, I'm not sure, but they sell everywhere in the U.S. And yeah, go to cannabinoidsheal.com and place your order.
Get it in.
And use the promo code PointNemo at checkout to get 15% off that order. So thank you to them, and thank you.
Yeah, if you're into the CBD and you're not going here, you're missing out, bub.
Yeah, at least
you're
try
not
it out.
really into the CBD then.
Yeah,
If
you're not.
Because he
Sherry,
was on the
Sherry
episode.
knows.
Yeah.
So he's very
And
passionate.
He brought some stuff, and we got to try it, and it was
Good.
good. It was quality. You
Tasty.
trust us.
Yeah.
No,
We're
but,
no stranger to the smoking.
to the puff.
Puff.
But yeah, so thanks for supporting them. It in turn supports us. So thank you.
Yeah.
Now also onto just other business. We have the Patreon live now. That you can find that in the link of the description for this video, or if you're listening to it. It's also now on all past videos, and yeah, we got the Patreon going. Basically, you sign up for whatever you want to do, $1 a month, $2 a month, $5, whatever you want to do, and you have early access to all. I'll just go through a little list. Early access to all videos that we release. You'll be able to get access to bonus videos that only Patreon.
Some secret episodes,
Yeah,
or
secret
maybe
episodes.
even blooper reels that aren't
Yeah.
we don't really want to release completely to everybody
Yeah.
because they might be embarrassing. But
Yeah, we'll see.
who knows?
But and other future
Eventual merchandise.
other merchandise that
Once
comes out, and other ideas that kind of come too, like maybe other shows, or more just like we do the intro videos, those silly videos. We might make longer ones, and that just they
Yeah.
stand alone. And either way, as a Patreon member, you'll get access to all of this before it even goes out, as well as hugs, or we'll give you
and it
a
it
used
is
gift card to Amazon.
it is one you can donate anything, but if we get one of you guys to donate $3 million, then me and Rob and Vince can split that one-time deal, and we can do a real good show.
Yeah,
So
yeah, it'll be really good.
We'll just get on the show with a bunch of diamonds.
Just
Still be in this room. Could have got a studio, but
But yeah, so
Yeah.
check out the Patreon if you get a chance.
Yeah.
Just to at least check it out, and if you can offer anything, it would help, because honestly, we want to just grow this, and we do recognize we need a little help.
and we're gonna try, obviously, without Patreon, to kind of get more finances going,
Yeah,
to
up the
get
ante.
shirts and all of that. But the Patreon will. Everything will go back into Point Nemo,
Yeah.
so we're not gonna pocket any of that.
No. And to better gear. First
Yeah,
and
that's. I mean,
foremost.
whatever we can think of. If we run out of ideas and we, by any chance, had extra money, we would figure out something. Just buy
Yeah.
a better camera or better whatever,
because we want people to enjoy this stuff and whatever we're gonna put out next, and
and just make it higher quality
yeah,
too as we
So
go along.
It can be a communal effort. We can all make this.
We can
show
raise
the
this
best.
baby together.
But anyway, it's time to start the show, y'all.
Oh yeah, that's Little Girls.
Oh, is it? Okay, what's the other one?
You know, it's actually fun.
What's the other one?
It's
How does it go?
Nasty habits.
Nasty habits. There are some things you can live without. Bite your nails and suck your fingers with nasty habits. All right, y'all.
You know what's funny is
Hold up.
I have Dead Man's Party on vinyl,
Oh, do
and I
you?
don't know if Nasty Habits is on there, but there is Dead Man's
Yeah.
Party. But yeah, that was a good rendition, though.
It was a good
A
rendition.
lot of words in that song.
Oingo boingo. The credit goes to them.
Danny Elfman.
But I thought we'd start off this show with just some nasty habits.
Yeah.
Because it's one of those things where it's like, I find it funny, all the things I do, and it grosses out like it was especially when you live with someone. You know what I mean? It's like when they start to catch on.
He's talking
like,
about it. He's talking about the little lady, and we all
when they start to like catch on and they see the thing, and they're like, and they finally call you out. You know?
And they also realize, like, they see it once in a while, but they finally realize he does this
All the time.
like, too much. He's enjoying himself.
And it's gross.
I need to stop.
Yeah. But like one of the many things that I do that's gross is like I like Q-tips. I love Q-tips, right? I just like just that feeling.
Touch your brain.
Yeah, touch your brain a little bit. Give it a little massage. And then I take them afterwards and I put them wherever I want. So I like, there's like a bookshelf. I'll just like put it up there.
Why? Why?
Oh man.
Or like
Why wouldn't you throw it out?
I don't know.
Did you use both ends? Are you saving it?
Well, here's the other thing about it is,
Do you go back to these?
No, I don't ever go back.
You're just like,
yeah. No, but I'll do it. I'll put it, and sometimes what I had been doing before I got like confronted, I'd like hide
before
them
I got caught.
so instead of just like on the bookshelf, I
why
put
do
it,
you hide them in the trash, dude? Like, Jesus Christ.
or I put him like I put him like in between books.
Dude, I don't even know if this is a nasty habit or just like dick move, bro. Like,
Well, the thing is like what's so embarrassing about this one in particular is like I really wasn't. I'm like
consciously.
I don't know what it is. I just like and then like just like put it wherever I want, and so she finds them.
It's like wiping your ass and like leaving the toilet paper on like the sink. It's not that bad, but that's funny.
It's pretty bad.
It's
But,
funny though.
yeah, she finally confronted me like a while ago, and I was so embarrassed. I was like, I'm so sorry, like I was like, I really don't know. I'm not thinking when I do it. It's just a horrible habit, And then it continued,
Like, give me a
because
chance.
you can't
Give me one
break
chance.
it, some of these things.
No.
But yeah, then there was a finally one, and I was such a dick when she confronted me about it the second time too, because it's like when you get caught about something and then you get
But you
caught
get
again,
defensive.
and then you're like, what the fuck?
I want to.
You don't want to stop.
She's like, I keep finding these, like and I was like, I'm sorry, like I'm almost 30, and I'm trying to stop this. I'm trying to think of another one that affects her in that way, but I can't. And she, obviously, if she's watching this right now, she'll be like, I can't.
Yeah.
You gonna drop the dime on any of them that she does?
Oh, dude, I mean,
I'm not gonna get into
I would-
that.
Rob's trying to stir the old pot.
No, definitely not with her because I mean it's like we're like a pretty like classic cutout thing of like he's clearly the guy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He does the gross shit, So that's me for
Well, I
sure.
feel like too with like when you're a dude with a girl too, I feel like from my perspective at least, I would find things. Because obviously every girl I've been with has found things that are gross or annoying about me. But I always feel like there's things I would find out about them, but I would always be like, oh, it's like so cute or like endearing. Right. And then they're like, you're fucking killing yourself.
Oh, there's
and
a
you're
little bit of poop on the toilet seat.
Oh, look at that girl poop.
Yeah.
But
Oh, man.
my it's not, I don't think this is gross, but one thing that bugs a lot of people is I chew the ever-living shit out of around my nails, like the skin, the cuticles, and I rip that shit off. Like, when people talk about like the hangnail skin and they like pull it and it goes all, I like do that on purpose, and it hurts so bad.
Yeah, mine's kind of similar. I bite my fingernails and then I chew on the fingernail for like a while.
Or what's the other one I do?
I can't wait to talk about my fingernail problem.
No, I bite on fingernails, but then I had another I do a lot of fucking stupid. One funny one that I heard a comedian talking about, which was really hilarious. I don't know if anyone does this. I don't do this like all the time, but he was basically just like, so girls, he's like, when your man gets home and he takes his shoes off, he runs his fingers through all of his toes and he sniffs them. And he's like, everybody does this. And I was like, I don't do that all the time, but I was like, I've done that.
I've done it, but I don't do that.
Not like a thing, The chewing my fingernails.
But I don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fingernails one I think is something a lot of
A
people
really
do.
bad one.
Yeah.
I pick scabs like a motherfucker. And
I've
I
seen that.
and I go savage on like pimples, like I don't like wait, like I'll like pick them out of. I always want to like take a scalpel and like go around them and just like pull them out.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know?
Yeah.
it's making me sick.
It's like this mole I have on the side of my foot that's gotten bigger. I just want to like carve that thing out.
Yeah,
But I know when I do, it'll hit a nerve and I'll probably like get paralyzed. Or something.
yeah,
Start
like
bleeding from
stroke
that.
out
or
half-
just like
half
like
your
it'll
face.
hit like a fucking huge like main vein, and I'll just like be pouring
Bleed
blood
out.
and bleed out. Like he just wanted that wart off his foot.
I got the fingernail problem pretty darn bad.
Yeah.
I've had
I know
it
you do nails, though.
dude. Yeah, I take everything off my fingers. The nails, the cuticle. Dude, I have a bad week this week with my thumbs. I tear all the skin
Yeah,
off
you
the
ripped the
thumbs.
bend.
And I did it the other day. I was pulling the skin off, and it just kept going, and it went all the way to the front of the knuckle. I was like terrified. But
I've
yeah,
seen a couple of our friends do that. Mark chews on him pretty
Mark's
hardcore
pretty
too.
bad at it. Devin's pretty bad with the fingernails too. But dude, I mean, look at this. Isn't even half bad. But I mean, look at my fucking fingernails, bro.
Do you think it's like
This.
a?
Like it's just like they're gone.
Is it a manic?
I
thing?
never really look at your fingers. That
Yeah,
is
no, I
actually
keep
pretty
'em- I
crazy.
keep them hidden because I'm embarrassed.
And
about
we
it.
like see each
But
other
I'm-
on a weekly basis.
when
I
I'm
don't.
at home, dude, at night. This is for sure one that she hates.
She would, yeah.
Because I'm like.
Yeah, it's so loud. The
Because
nail.
there's nothing left, dude. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, she's like, stop it. Like, doesn't that hurt? And I'm like, no. It
Doesn't
doesn't
hurt
hurt.
enough. Yeah, it doesn't hurt
enough.
enough. That's what with the scab thing. Like people would be like, "Why?" Like I'll have a scab for like months. I'll have like a cut that should heal in like 3 days, and I like keep it going because I'm like do that peel, and I'm just like it hurts. I'm like, oh god, like I feel alive.
Oh, yeah. Here's another gross one that I do that I love. But, like, this one doesn't affect anyone. It's same with fingernails. I'll do it with fingernails. This is so gross. Do I want to say it? Yeah.
You got it.
It's not even that gross.
You
but
can cut it out if it's like.
It's basically kind of what you said, but this is what I'll do. Like, sometimes I'll take the nail off, and then I'll, like, I'll smell where the nail came from.
Oh, you're like no.
And then I'll smell the nail. You know?
Do you ever get anything
And I do it with
from it?
my
I feel like
toenails,
it's like
too.
a.
I'll, like, smell
like
the
a
toenail.
See, when, like,
scentless
when I
thing.
bring up, I feel like when I brought up the like rubbing your fingers through your toes, you guys were looking at me like a fucking weird. Like that's like the same thing.
I did say it like that too. I was like, I would never
That's
do
disgusting.
that.
Dude. That's fucking disgusting, dude.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what's wrong with you?
so
Also,
I do
just a heads up to everyone listening or watching: send us in your nasty habits if you have any. You know,
Yeah,
that would be
hashtag
kind of
nasty
fun,
habits.
kind of cool.
And send us that shit. But yeah, no, I think that shit is funny, man, because when you like realize like the things you do when you catch it too, because that was the funniest thing for me when she told me about the Q-tips. It was like I was like, oh, like I don't even know.
What do you Q-tips? What
What
are those?
And I think that's probably why I was like so defensive like the next time, because it was like I'm still processing.
Yeah, like I'm not over it yet.
I forgot that I do that.
I have to go to a Q-tip clinic.
But yeah, I like thinking about just like other people and imagining like what they're
looking
what
at.
their nasty
You-
habit
Oh, and I was like, I imagine what people will think when they're looking at me doing that.
All
Being
right.
like,
Oh, yeah,
fuck
yeah.
this kid.
Yeah, I like to think about other people. Like, have you ever seen that video of the Italian baseball coach or soccer coach, and he's digging in his ass? Dude, see if you can pull this up on. Let's try this. This will be our first video test. And if it takes a little bit, we'll just play it at some point by the time you get to it. But I think that tab, yeah. Just type in go to the YouTube tab and type in what's it called? Coach picking his ass. I think that's pretty much
Nothing
it.
weird's gonna come up in
Yeah,
that
yeah.
feed.
So we'll see when that happens, dude. We'll get to it in like an hour. But
Just have to fire up the pull cord on this
yeah.
old computer.
Wait, go to that first tab. Sorry, Rob. At the top of the thing. Yeah, go to that. Oh, yeah. Well, you'll just hit back afterwards. So just search coach picking ass.
This is gonna be some riveting shit you're gonna see here.
No,
when we
it's
get
gonna
it.
be the first one, I guarantee. We'll see. But anyway, it's hilarious though. But no, it'll happen. It'll take its time. Oh, while we're doing this, I mean, since it's kind of funny, it might be a little too. No, I'll wait.
I'm what?
I was just gonna say, I wanted to like apologize or not apologize. Say R.I.P. to Stephen Brody.
Yeah.
And maybe this will be like a sort of in the vein of comedy.
The butt picking video.
Because we're gonna play it afterwards since it's gonna take a minute to load.
It is funny. So.
But yeah, Brody Stevens, great comedian, passed away yesterday. You should check out his stand-up because he's one of the greats, and kind of an unknown in some ways. Just a lot of people that I know don't really know Brody Stevens, and so you should check him out. What?
German coach, whatever, sniffs his balls and asses at him.
Wait, go down. Go down.
I'm going down.
It's okay. So
compilation of the nasty things the coach for Germany's soccer team.
Are
you sure it's not him? Because he's coming up a bunch.
Play. He sniffs his ass.
This one?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Just typing that in indiscriminatally into your computer. Right. That's why it's so slow. You type shit in like that.
Look at the one on the side. It's like, I'm Chris Hansen. No, you're not. Yes, I am.
All right, here we go.
All right, we're about to...
Real footage of Germany.
Is there any sound on this? Try on the keyboard itself. Oh, here we go. Perfect.
This is it?
Yep.
That's him?
Yeah, look. So he's picking he picks his nose too quite a bit.
And eats it?
Yeah. There, see, he tried to hide it. Oh, I did not know there were other fucking...
This is a compilation.
Was one night. This is multiple nights. This is disgusting.
How long is this video?
2
okay.
minutes.
Yeah.
No,
he's
just gotta,
going deep. He's going deep, digging
give.
that crust. The little twist.
I mean,
I know that move.
I do that too. I pick my nose too, but I do not do that part. That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Yeah, he got hungry. Oh man, I hope they show the clip.
It's the first. It says he sniffs his ass.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. You need to just high five that dude after you picked his shit. The music's hilarious. Okay, this is the one I know. Look, watch. He's reaching, and he's arching his back.
Oh my god! Did he go under?
He's for sure scooping the hole. And here we go. He grabbed something. He found something.
Little butt hair, maybe.
Look at that, dude. He found something, and watch what he does. Oh wait, no, here we go. There's one where I swear to God he puts whatever he grabbed from back there in his mouth, bro. Really smelling that,
dude.
What the?
This is why. Yeah, like
look, like how do you not know? Especially he's obviously a famous guy. You know what I mean?
Well, and there's clearly a lot of videos of him doing this.
Dude, you got cameras around you all the time, dude. If I woke up one day and this was on the internet and I was the fucking focus of the thing, I'd be gone from this world. I can't have this out there. Get a little scoop.
He looks kind of like Tom Cruise. If he was like a little sickly.
Or like Tom Cruise and Kyle MacLachlan mixed together.
Yeah. Oh man, that sucks though. I like Kyle.
But anyway, so that was fun.
That's fucking gross. I don't think we came close to any of. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
That was
at least we don't do that.
That was a deep reach.
That was a deep reach.
I mean, dude,
there's more in that particular video. There's more where I swear to God, he gets something from back there, smells it, makes a little ball, and then chews it, dude. I swear to God.
Jesus Christ, dude. Like a nougat.
Yeah, man. But
oh God.
But Blake, so talk to us about what's been in your world.
In my woods. Hold on, I gotta grab me.
Walk across the new room of our new space here.
Pulling up an image for.
Okay, cool. Oh, and then queue up murder. Oh, you already did. You queued up murder. Okay. Murder. I don't want to spoil it. We're getting too ahead of ourselves here.
Let's see. What do I got here? Okay. So there was something I saved on Reddit about the Outer Worlds, that new game.
Outer Worlds.
Yeah, it's like
I don't think I've heard of it.
So with the whole Fallout 76 kind of blowing up in their face, basically the Outer Worlds is the company Obsidian, who did, apparently, I think they did the first and maybe the second Fallout. And then they did New Vegas. So they were like the company that was like kind of in with Bethesda that did some of them. Apparently New Vegas is, supposed to be, everyone says it's like the best of the 3D first person Fallouts. I think it's great, but I really liked 4 a lot.
Yeah.
And 3 honestly is it's fun. I've been actually replaying through 3. It's fun, but it's a little more like feels like smaller, like it's like first,
because 4 is so huge.
Yeah, it's
4
massive.
so huge, and you can like
Far
build,
Harbor and Nuka World. It's like there's huge DLCs, but
you can build massive places. I mean, I was showing you the other day like my one camp on Spectacle Island.
Yeah.
Dude, I've gotten so much more in there, and now I'm starting to get in detail of like bringing ashtrays and like coffee cups and like setting
Putting
them
a
up.
cigarette like in the ash. So it's a cool setting. It's like in the distant corner of the galaxy. The Outer Worlds is a fascinating mix of classic sci-fi pulp and irreverent send-up of corporate culture and capitalism. The character you play is in many ways as much an outsider as you are as a player, a recently unfrozen colonist forced to contend with a bizarre culture in an alien solar system. So it's like you wake up and it's like corporations like own these planets. And there's like a lot of like cool yeah, it's like in this alternate history, there was a point where the timeline split off. It was at a certain point around the time of Einstein. There was a First World War, but it was for different reasons, and maybe there wasn't a Second World War. One of the defining features that set Earth apart is this new timeline is the nature of companies, classism, and central importance of money-making. Imagine the already absurd power of corporations, banks, and billionaires in the real world, and ratchet it up several more degrees. What if the trusts hadn't been broken up, one of the designers says. You have these robber barons at the turn of the 20th century, a couple of 100 years later. What if we still have that culture? So it's like one planet you start on is like a planet that was colonized because basically 10 corporations paid to like have people go there. So there's like a lot of stores and like ads and like it's like a cool like idea. It's not just straight up like you're in a galaxy and it's weird. It's like no, it's like this corporate cool like aspect to it where it's like
what's it called again?
The Outer Worlds. It's coming out I think this year at some point, but I don't think there's like a date.
That sounds pretty dope. I just saw a commercial for Anthem. That game looks pretty dope.
Yeah, that just came out right today.
Just like there was like a shot of you like flying and doing flips and like
you have like a
guy
mech
down.
suit kind of thing or
Yeah,
an
sounds
exosuit.
pretty
Yeah,
dope.
there's like 4 of them. I think they're called like Titan suits or something like that.
Are they like classes? Like the
they're they call them javelins each one, but each I'm not sure. I'm gonna get it tonight actually and play it later.
Yeah,
but,
nice.
So I'll tell you more then. But I think there's like class types, but each one you can customize.
Oh, okay.
So like, if it's just like a heavy gunner, you could switch them up kind of to still be a heavy gunner, but be like a support class. So he might do like heals and stuff like that as well.
That's crazy.
But yeah,
so that's pretty dope.
That's like that new that and that cyberpunk game that's coming out from the guys who did that CD Projekt Red company that did The Witcher.
Nice.
That looks pretty interesting as well.
Yeah.
And I have like
what you got?
Kind of like more news stuff. I have a huge rant I wanted to do about the CGI Clone Wars show, the Star Wars show.
I don't know anything about it.
I crushed it on Netflix. I always thought it was a kid's show, and it like is, but it's pretty violent, and it's like a huge more of like an in-depth look at Anakin and him. Like it's a lot of characters though. Like there's like standalone C-3PO and R2-D2 funny like episodes where it's just them. It's really well done. There's like 5 seasons. It's like 100-something episodes.
Wow.
But they're all like 20 minutes, but like some of them are like they don't say they're 4-parters, but it'll continue, and then sometimes they start on like a new story, and really goes into a lot though. It shows you a lot, almost like how the Jedi Council like almost pushed Anakin to being dark, and how like they almost felt like guilty about doing it.
Okay.
It's interesting.
Wow.
It's worth
and
checking.
That's on Netflix?
It's on Netflix.
I had no idea.
Star Wars: The Clone. It was on Cartoon Network. I thought it was like
maybe I do.
That was
know what
really
you're talking about, but it looked like
it looked childish, and it didn't look cool. And of course, I judged it by looks alone, and I got into it, and it's pretty dope. But I'd want to probably talk about that some other time. Maybe if we have like a Star Wars episode or something.
Maybe that'll be
Everyone
one of those
should watch
bonus
it.
episodes or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll check it out for sure.
And then I mean that's like kind of
That's
the
kinda
vague
your-
stuff I have to talk about.
Yeah, I mean we'll save all the news stuff for
Yeah, I got some
Blaze News.
Or actually, I have a thing about orreries, but it's like kind of not conspiratorial.
Oh
but
yeah, you were telling me about that, right? Yeah, let's save
You
that
wanna-
for a little bit.
or we can
Yeah.
talk about it when we get.
But yeah, man. I mean, it's pretty cool just like that we're here in this new space and we've got the access to just better functionalities
Yeah.
and stuff. I think it's gonna.
We got fucking like 4 screens going, including the
screens.
camera.
Yeah, we got lights.
Lights.
You know,
have
chairs, heat, water. Well,
Kinda.
working on it.
Yeah, we can poop sometimes.
So yeah, no, I'm just excited because I feel like it's just it's like a freshening up of sorts, you know.
Yeah.
If
And
you
we'll
hear
and we'll definitely like get more furniture, kind of get this
yeah,
corner
for the
set up.
video version especially, just to like add a little flair,
Throw
little
like
fun.
a tapestry on in the background.
Yeah,
Should do
I
a
got some
green
Christmas lights.
Do a
too.
green screen.
or something. Yeah, we can do this shit on the moon.
Yeah,
sometimes.
that's what I mean. If we did a green screen, we could do like
Oh, yeah, that'd
fake
be weird.
backgrounds.
Yeah, like in Trump's
yeah.
bedroom or something. Or just like
At
with
the
him sitting in the
Oscars.
background. But yeah.
Oh, Oscars are tomorrow.
Oh, is that true? See,
Didn't
I'm
the
not following
Grammys
that
just
shit
happen?
at all.
Or is it the Grammy? No.
Oh.
That was
No, the
Oscars are the
Grammys
one.
just
Gram-
happened.
yeah, that was last
Yeah.
night or night, something,
I
couple
think
days.
it was a bit ago. Actually,
I think I said this last
week maybe,
episode, but yeah, it's like if you get to do your movie or your album, that should be enough, right? That's the reward.
Yeah, especially when you got that big
That big-
coinage
that
that
big
you
check.
get from it. But yeah, no, I thought I heard like that Whoopi Goldberg was about to host the Oscars, but now I think just no one's doing it. Maybe
No
maybe
one
she
was.
is.
No one was, and then they were gonna do 4 categories that they felt were like the
Right.
least concerned about. They were gonna show during commercial breaks, so you could watch them live streaming.
Right.
Or maybe that's what happened. They're not showing them, but people were flipping out about that, which is funny because
crazy.
everyone flipping out they're all the people in this business. No one no average Joe really cares.
You know what I
mean?
didn't say last time when we were talking about this? I don't want to like stay on this, but I will say this about award shows. I think that like the Tonys are pretty cool, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Of
but that's
all
like
award
a
shows, because that's like, it's like those people are going out every night to put on a show. You know what I mean? And there's a lot. Not to say that there's not a lot of work that goes into films, but like the sets, the costumes,
reality
and
of everything.
theater shows, like, and just all the people, and I've, in my opinion, stage actors are maybe a little more hungry, at least in the beginning
Yeah.
of their career. So it probably
Well-
means a lot for them. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm
So,
sure it
I don't
means a
know.
lot for everyone, but
Yeah.
that's not the reason.
But to bitch about it.
That's what I
yeah,
mean. It's
yeah.
everyone bitching about everything. I'm like, it's like, wow, you guys can't get your shit together to like just
Right.
do an award show. Like, just do it.
Yeah, just
Instead,
have-
they're just like digging up tweets and making everyone
Right.
like it's like, dude, if you dug out, you could probably find tweets about like anybody, dude.
Exactly. And
I mean,
that's-
I'm not saying the tweets are right, but it's like crazy how it just like
Yeah.
freezes like an entire award show, like goes to shambles because of an old tweet. Dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's like what they do. It's like what's been going on. I don't want to get too lost here.
We're
with
getting
this,
lost.
but Louis C.K., you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like his whole problem, like, you know, in the people recording like the bootleg of his new.
Did you watch that video?
I listened to a little bit of it, but
No,
then
did you watch that? I watched a video that was like about stand-ups, and I didn't realize this was a big problem. Like Kevin Hart and people, like they don't allow people to bring phones.
Oh
in
yeah.
because
Well, that's the thing. I was listening to a bunch of comedians say it's like, dude, I don't let people record, especially if they're trying out a new act. You know what I mean?
well, they also the video broke it down perfectly. When you go to a comedy club, you have some drinks, there's an opener, they're warming you up for the mood of comedy.
Right.
Which is you should be able to say, you know, almost like they said whatever you want, and you should be able to say whatever you want if you're in a comedy club.
Yeah.
And that's what happens is when you take a clip, it's like anything, dude. I mean, you could take clips of like Obama or anyone saying anything and manipulate it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what happens when you take the clip and you're taking it out of the comedy club and it's no longer being judged. Now it's like it looks like you filmed a dude on the street ranting like about
Right.
being racist or being like homophobic when in reality he or she is mocking that in a comedy
dude.
club and making fun of that, and people
And
take
Louis
it like,
of all people, it's like he's the one that goes.
I mean, he
to
got
hard.
I mean, he got yeah.
The jokes that he said were
I
like
don't-
pretty intense. But
Well,
I
there
mean,
was one about millennials or something, and he was shitting on them, and it's
and
just
then he
like,
was like equating them to like I think he was making a joke about that high school shooting.
oh no, he said just because like someone shot up your school, why do I have to listen to you?
Right.
And it's like when you hear it, okay, but that's what I'm saying.
But when you dig,
when I say it just like that, it sounds so horrible. But when it's like you went to a club to kind of be shocked, laugh,
right? Especially if you're going to see Louis C.K. I mean,
like people in the audience definitely you hear like, oh, but you like people fucking laugh, like it's. I mean, that's what
and he's
comedy
also
is, though.
trying
it's dark.
out those jokes, dude. You know what I mean?
But the thing with Louis that's hard is, I mean, he fucked up other shit. Like
yeah, and it's
so
like
it's like that's where he's gonna just get. He has
Well,
a
what
magnifying glass on him because of the other shit.
The only reason I even brought him up actually was just the fact of like pulling things from the past, right? So with him, like it was a couple weeks ago, everyone's like, "Oh my God, did you see remember that video? It's like it's him, Ricky Gervais, Chris Rock, and Jerry Seinfeld. It's called like 4 Comedians Talking or something like that.
I don't.
HBO did it. It's hilarious.
I don't remember that.
And there's like a bit where, and you know, Louis has the N-word bit that we've all heard. You know?
Well, it's the N-word and then the C-word
right,
and
it's a whole bunch.
the F-word.
So we know that, but we know that Louis is a comedian that is, you know, for better or for worse, able to make a joke out of that word, right? Especially as a white dude. But
he's just like, you look at him and you're like, okay.
But he said he was using this, and like they were talking about it, him and Chris Rock on this show, and he kept saying it, you know, like often, like
Louis did?
Louis, just because they were
talking about it,
kind of, and talking about it, and even Ricky Gervais, I think, says it once. In fact, Louis has like the one really funny thing he says because they're talking about it. He's like, yeah, Jerry, you've probably never said the word in your life, huh? And he's like, no. And then like,
but then,
and then
of course,
and he's like, it's funny.
But Louis I know
like,
someone.
No, Louis like, he's like, yeah, you know what the difference is between us two and you two, like him and Chris Rock and versus Louis and Ricky. He's like, what does he say? He's like, oh, you guys probably, or no. He's like, you guys probably say the word all the time by yourself.
By yourselves, but we only say it like out loud.
Yeah, or something like that. I forget what it was.
Well, he has the bit where he's talking about the N-word because I'm not saying that.
No.
But
anyway,
just the bit he has where he says, like, you're watching the news and like the newscaster's like, and someone said the N-word, and he's like, why don't you just say it? Because now you're putting it in my head.
You made me say
I know
it
what
in
you're
my head,
saying.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not about that. I'll say the
No, I'm not gonna say
if we're
it,
gonna
dude.
talk about it, I will say the N-word.
It's too much of a
The
time.
word itself.
Yeah, but like, but
doesn't
yeah, it's
feel
just
good
weird to
to say.
pull
It's
shit
horrible.
back from the past and use it against people. It's like if you want to have a conversation about the times are changing and those things are no longer funny, let's talk about that. But like, don't use it against somebody that their job is just to be fucking funny. You know? What I mean? It's stupid.
Context.
But
Contacts.
But yeah, let's go into our bi-weekly segment here, folks, in our new abode. Yeah, we're going to a place called an Inside Rob. We're gonna pull off an Inside Rob. All right, Rob, what do we got today on the board?
Well, I've been real hyphy still more about the moon landing.
He can't let it go, people.
Listen, the moon landing.
You need to. What are you gonna tell us?
I watched this. We're not gonna play the whole video.
Okay.
I'm just gonna show pick one topic. Try to keep it civil in here, okay?
Clean.
Don't want anyone getting offended.
Right.
But I believe from watching all of the stuff in this video that 100% it was fake.
Okay. Wow.
We did not go there,
and we never will.
Well, I think we will. I think it's more possible now than it was fucking
right then
40 or whatever years ago it was when technology, you know, they sent people to the moon when they didn't even have
an iPhone or like
basically there was
to it.
You know,
I
everything.
think the radiation one is huge
Yeah,
with
that
the
is
footage.
huge.
How
Van Allen belts, yeah.
Right.
how it would have destroyed all the film
And they talk about, you know, before I get into the, you know, I'm excited to do the have the little.
He's hyphy,
have
kids.
the
If you
stuff.
can't see him right now.
Well, also excited to be able to now put stuff up on the screen, for
Yeah.
everyone else to see what we're talking about. It's fun.
Yeah.
Because now I'm gonna do a lot of things. But
You are screen capping that.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God.
Hopefully it's working.
We just always forget something.
Well, one quick one was like the first spacewalk that we did in the early spacewalks when they
Right.
first put the ISS up there, the space station,
Mhm.
the international one, is the guys getting out to do the spacewalks. They move their heads, they rotate their heads, but the spacesuits were made as a one solid unit, so you could turn your head slightly inside, but the whole helmet swivels. You watch the guy, and the whole helmet swivels,
Something
which
like
is
bearings
technically
or-
impossible
Yeah.
for. I mean, the blueprints and the schematics of how the suits were made is public knowledge, so you
Right.
can see that was.
It couldn't swim.
Was one thing that was
There's
very
probably
weird.
an episode of how it's made about spacesuits.
Right.
And then another kicker was this guy found there's a series of photos from the first which was it? 13? The first one where we walked.
The first one
Buzz?
where we walked was 11.
So this is 11 then.
Mm-hmm.
And he
13 had Tom Hanks on it.
yes.
Yeah.
And Bill Paxton, R.I.P. and Kevin
Backstory
Bacon.
is they
Bacon.
drank a lot of orange juice when they went up there. I don't know.
Like two before they went up there, or like
No,
while
while they were up there. I
Weird.
mean, sorry.
Okay.
So, what the image that you're seeing on the screen now is from a segment of reels, like a reel segment, to where supposedly Buzz took the camera, like the chest-mounted one, inside, cleaned it, and that's where the smudge that you're seeing supposedly came from.
Oh, okay.
But the one on the left was when it started, and the one on the right was after he cleaned it. So he supposedly cleaned it. All right, maybe he didn't.
All right.
But what this guy is saying is that that's orange juice that had dripped while he was outside of the space shuttle on the moon. You see him. If we had more time, we could go more into the video.
Mhm.
But you see him. He's working on the camera. He's cleaning it right there.
Oh, okay.
And that's when this smudge happened. So if you have a spacesuit and you're in space and it has to be airtight,
Right.
how the fuck
Is
did that
juice
happen?
getting on
or
the
any
camera?
moisture at all? Like,
Right. Interesting.
because what happens is
Mad.
if there's a leak in your suit, your blood, it's not heat boil, but it boils basically. All the gases and shit come out of your blood and it boils and you explode,
Fuck.
pretty much. So, tell me, anyone out there, you want to debunk me?
Come at me.
Debunk
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, maybe that's what we do with the in Inside Rob. Like, you have something that's like debunk whatever he's saying.
I'm
we'll
down. I'm
challenge.
down. Call in. I'll give my phone number out. Maybe not,
One-on-one.
but
Meet up one-on-one off camera.
Meet you outside of Cumbies.
No, I want to check that out. What's this video called? What does it say?
oh, it
yeah.
is Jet Windsor Moon Hoax Now.
Okay.
It's
And
a fairly
Whole,
r-
it's a whole.
It's like
Thing.
50 minutes.
Yeah.
It's pretty long, and he goes into a lot of stuff about it. I actually really enjoyed this.
Yeah,
and
I'm
it's
gonna check
actually
that
kind of
out.
old. It's 2015. Surprised I didn't catch this one earlier.
Yeah. No, I'll check that shit out, bro. Well, cool. Yeah. Send that in if you have any sort of major notes to debunk the moon landing. Anything, send it our way.
Conspiracies we might not know about as well.
Or if you're very well versed in the moon landing and why it did happen, let us know, and maybe we'll have you as a guest via Skype or something and have a
Yeah.
little debate or something like that. That'd be interesting. Do stuff like that. You good?
Is there more?
I'm
What-
in my head. I'm thinking of
what is it?
debating with someone that called in and
oh.
just
He's
getting,
prepared. He's already ready
getting
for you.
fired. Well, this is supposedly just another one in the video. That's where they would clip on the wires that held while they were
held
filming
them
it.
up.
This is supporting that it wasn't real. That's because that's the only. They never used those two clip mounts
Yeah,
on
why
the
would you
suits
use
ever.
those? Right. That's interesting.
Hmm.
And actually, there's one little video segment on the moon of there being like a little
Glimmer?
like a ring hanging
Oh.
off of that where you would attach.
Oh, like a wire.
Yeah, and that was the theory. Is that's why because if you look at when they run around and jump around and shit, it just looks
It looks weird.
It seems very artificial. The way they get up, it's almost like they're being pulled.
Right.
And I mean, maybe I'm buying into that.
Yeah, I mean, when I
than
tried to tell myself maybe we did land on the moon, and then I think what I heard Joe Rogan say this, and that was like, I have no idea what being on the moon is like. I have no idea what the gravity is like, and maybe you can just like, boop, like pop yourself up, and
theoretically,
but I have no idea. So, but it looks weird as hell.
Yeah, and I understand that too. What he's saying, I don't know. I've never been there, but.
Yeah.
I am a firm believer in
I've
science.
been there.
Yeah.
But I have been there. No, I really believe in science, and if science tells me that it's gonna look a certain way, and it doesn't look that way, it might feel different because we've never been there. I haven't felt it, but it just looked not amiss. It looked wrong.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that look amiss about that shit, man. So we challenge you.
But this is also too. I just want to say I'm pretty sure it was this video and not. I think it was this one. This guy at the end is a champ, and he, instead of just bashing NASA and the astronauts for doing, and the government for doing this big fake thing, he thanks them for, and under the guise of how he thinks they did the whole thing to prevent nuclear war.
Right,
because
right.
this was all during the Cold War time when we were like, oh, Russia's going to bomb us, we're going to
Yeah.
bomb them.
Yeah, if it
So
were
they
all a
did
good
this
thing,
to
right.
prove superiority and avoided war. And I liked that the dude went with that instead of like,
And just like
fuck the
government's-
government,
yeah, and they're
you know.
trying to kill us. It's like,
Exactly.
maybe they're
It was
trying to
nice
save
to
us.
see that he didn't
I like that.
attack
A
it.
little positive note.
Rob and Vince are loving that.
Yeah.
So that's
but,
it for now.
that's
just
great,
a little
man.
piece of something.
Let's touch base on Blake News.
Yeah.
And we won't stick too long. Let's maybe just stick it to the one topic. Maybe it should be what we talked about before the show. Just because it is kind of like
What
a
are we
hot
talking about?
topic.
The
Jesse Smollett.
small
Yeah.
grid.
Well,
You
just
wanna
because
do-
that's like
if you have a
pretty-
juicier one, do that.
Well,
Alright.
I don't have it. Well,
okay.
It's not like too juicy, but there was a So you know the famous V-Day, Victory Day picture of like the sailor kissing the woman?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that guy apparently passed away like recently. He was
Oh.
like 95.
Damn.
So that picture is really famous, and there's a statue of it. I forget where the statue is. I can look it up really quick. But
Chicago.
I don't know if it's there. Where is this? Yeah, okay, actually I don't know where the statue is. Either way, there's a statue of it, and somebody vandalized it with the hashtag #MeToo, like the day he passed away, which is obviously intentional.
Oh, I know what you're.
What is the Me Too hash?
What?
What is that?
What do you mean? That's it?
Oh.
No, that's it. I
Oh,
was
okay.
just, well, I mean, my thing was like, it was just, I think
Well,
it's,
here's the thing, man. This is probably why they did that.
well, no, because the people say it's because, like, it's a, like, you know,
Like-
degrading to women, or like this, it's even
Well,
though
I
it's
don't
just-
think he knew her.
Yeah.
I think there's like a story about that picture.
well, that's what I mean.
don't
It's
know.
like everyone
And
probably,
it's like, oh,
there's
he
something.
took advantage of her. and it's
Oh
like-
my.
My personal opinion,
God.
I went straight conspiracy mode, and I was like, somebody's just getting people stirred up. Like, no one who's
yeah.
actually hashtagging Me Too and is about that movement would probably vandalize the statue like that, because it's leading into the Jussie Smollett. It's like if you were part of that movement, you know, it would just like devalue your opinion because you
Right.
just look like a vandal and like, you know.
Yeah.
Especially just like such an iconic. I mean,
I mean,
image.
it's
I don't
just,
know. It's just a little
it
weird.
says the thing on Reddit says it hours after he died.
huh?
So he died, and somebody did that like
Ugh.
hours after.
That's such a shame.
But that's why I don't think it is somebody being like actually for the Me Too movement. It's someone trying to just like get people riled up and probably get people either against the Me Too thing because it's vandalizing or for it. I don't know. Could be a lot of different stuff, but yeah.
I was gonna go deep into Russia because I'm always scared of Russia, but I'm not. I'm gonna leave it.
we'll get to that.
But it is just. Well, I'll just say this, just because it scares me. I just want to get it out. No, it's just that like Russia recently, there's like this very back and forth, like, and it's scary. It is. Seems like it is like
Is it like
reminiscent
the
of
Cold War?
Well, that's what Putin actually said the other day. He's like, I'm basically ready to enter that again.
It's funny because I feel like the Cold War is one of those things. It's like I don't really ever think it began or ended. It's a continual.
Right.
It's just a whole thing. Everyone's being threatened.
But
by
there's some weird thing where we
Russia
pulled out of
threatening
like we both like pulled out of some sort of like thing that we joined. I forget what it is, but we joined it after the Cold War, and then we both just pulled out of it. And we're also talking. I guess America's talking about deploying troops or setting up new missile systems in our allies' country, which like border them or something.
Well, they're also nervous because of North Korea.
Right.
I'm pretty sure they're still testing
Oh yeah.
ICBMs and
But-
shit like that.
But Russia was like, if you put new missile systems near us, like,
It's done.
well, not
We're
even
not
it's
friends
over.
anymore.
It's just like, yeah, you're gonna cause a serious situation because by us doing that, it gives us a better amount of time to respond to any threats that they send our way, right? But also, if we just decide to attack them,
They won't have
We can
time.
still blast on them, and it'll take them even longer to send their counter attack. So I mean, at the end of the day with this shit, what I get so mad about is it's like, yeah, I guess at the end of the day, they have every right to be a fucking afraid of what we're doing.
It
If we're
goes
doing
both
shit like
ways,
that,
yeah.
it goes both ways. It's like, it
These
sounds so
basically
cheesy.
these big children need to have their toys taken away from them because they
Right.
can't play nice.
Well, it sounds so cheesy, but I really wish it'll never happen. But like, I've pretty much cried last week thinking about this. I was like, it's like I just wish they all like could fucking wake up. Every single goddamn person, at least that is like, dealing with the tools of war, and just like, let's get rid of it. Let's
I
go.
think
Let's start just using it to blow up asteroids that come near us and like test that shit out.
Well, I think the classic thing would be to be like, well, if they want to fight, like they should fight. Like have Trump
Yeah.
and Putin go in the
Oh
ring.
yeah, like fist fight.
yeah.
Oh,
'Cause
I
then
like
they wouldn't
that.
do shit.
Or do
Putin
like
would win all day, dude.
no, they should
I feel like he would too.
they should do a 1v1 Halo 2. Go
yeah.
go to
They
midship.
should play
go
Halo
to midship.
for sure.
See who wins.
Or what is it? Blood Gulch.
Blood Gulch.
Blood Gulch
Get
is
some
a good
Blood
one.
Gulch. Get some
Snipers.
warthogs.
Yep.
Or do
Wraiths.
what was it, jousting with the missile launcher and the ATV?
Do that.
Right.
Or sword battle.
Oh yeah.
Sword-
Dude, that would
sword
be
shoddy.
that's a good idea because if it was a fist fight, Trump wouldn't go because he knows he'd get beat.
Yeah.
But if it was Halo, they probably both suck. But I bet
That's the
Putin's still
point,
probably
though.
better.
point, yeah.
For one, broadcast that shit.
Yeah, give
awesome
'em-
for news and
Make
TV.
war fun, for Christ's
Mm,
sake.
yeah.
That's what we're saying. Listen to our ideas.
Make me want to watch and not look away.
Yeah.
Make it like
Make
a
me subscribe.
yeah, subscribe to my channel. Change war.
on my Twitch.
Subscribe to the
Oh,
Real
okay. I'm gonna,
The real.
gonna beat that out too.
No. It's even that's taken, the real Putin. So he has to do the real Putin.
Or no, the real Putin 01.
Yeah, or like
I love
58444.
But
Should
anyway,
we go into
we should go into
music?
close. Oh,
Should we do the?
We can do it.
yeah.
We're pretty far here.
Yeah,
we
let's
probably
close out with
should've-
the music. This is a good place to do that. So yeah, we had our guy, our boy Flexc, send us a track he did. It seems like I haven't talked to him too much, but it seems like it's the sort of like group of people, or at least this is like at least this one song features quite a few of his friends. It seems. It's called, what's it called again? Murder Gang.
It's Murder Gang 1.
Murder Gang 1. And so yeah, we're pretty excited because he sent us a track, and actually 2 other people have too. So we have stuff lined up for next week as well. It seems like it's kinda,
Keep sending them in though.
Yeah, keep sending 'em in.
Always.
Get
all day.
and just email us. How we usually do is just email us the track, like an MP3 version of it, any pictures you want us to like promote with. And then all links to like social media that you want people to visit, like your SoundCloud or iTunes, YouTube, like eating some food. But yeah, just get in touch with us and we'll make it happen. We love to promote people's shit out there.
We love music.
Yeah,
for
we
real.
help people get their stuff in other places. We're obviously no big show yet, but we will be one day.
One day.
Yeah. So,
One day.
so yeah, let's take a listen to Murder Gang 1 by Flexc. You can check him out on YouTube. He's got iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, and the link to all of that stuff and more will be in the description. So, Roberto, cue us up.
Yeah, I wanted to get rid of that.
you heard of me. I call it syllable surgery. All of y'all people are fake. Get the fuck out of my face. I'ma put you in your place. Making moves with the grace. Faster pace. I don't give a fuck about your taste. I'ma make you like this. Goosebumps when I write it. Get excited. Everybody always wanna talk reckless, but they never knew me in the first place. Back to back to back, I'ma chase that like a lyrical acrobat, murdering these tracks. You already know what I'm about now, and I ain't gonna stop. No way, no how. You can say what you want, but at the end of the day, you a bitch, you a cunt. I'm a boss with a blunt.
Nigga, you don't want to smoke? Nigga, got the chopper at your door? You a pussy boy, you are a hoe? I just bought a sniper with a scope. I be smoking niggas, where my torch?
Blocking Draco trying to get the mail. Been throwing the sets, what you think I'm here for? Just to my bitch, you gonna get this dick hoe. Pull up in the fight, knock your ass like Devo. Got you on the run, get your ass like Nemo. Speaking like Tittle, I kill these people. Popping these willing like an M.E. Millie. When the first call, you be seeing the semi. Bust a rhyme with the rhyme flow. Pick you up like a big show. Choke slam you, get your legs broke. Fuck around with my dead folks. 10 shots to your elbow. Smoke your ass like an L though. Nigga, you a pussy little boy. Nigga, you a pussy little boy. Nigga, you don't want no smoke. Nigga, you don't want no smoke. Watch the gun explode. Watch how I reload. The target going at your nose. Red dot, red dot, red dot. It's murder that we roll. 2-5, 2-5, 2-5.
Choppers blazing back to back to back. Got strap on strap on strap on strap. Extendo with the clip, bringing out the scope. Make your body rip, tear your bones of blood, blood, good shit, nice as any sleep. Give your ass a trick and aid in your teeth. Sounds like the rest when you speak.
You don't want to smoke? Nigga, got the chopper at your door? You a pussy boy, you are a hoe? I just bought a sniper with a scope. I be smoking niggas, where my torch?
I'm gonna get that work. I'm gonna get that cheese. She just want my meat. She just want my D. Get that money on bleed. I film her ass on scene. Fuck with a nigga like me. Hey, roll up my nigga, we getting this guap. Every day we living it up. We don't give a fuck. People wanna talk, but can't even walk it out. Taking shit like fantasy. Y'all don't know nothing about me. Flow so damn classy. Roll up my wrist looking icy. Fuck boy, don't try me. Your last breath to the enemy. Lay you down in history. You're lost up in the galaxy. Plug pools up overseas with green and lean. Call him El Chapo as king. Better leave his ass be. He can't be a felon or catch a body. Murk off on everything. Leave your ass while you sing. 10 up in the brain. I don't give a fuck what you think. Shine like a diamond. Bless your shawty with the D. Blow her mind. She scream Flexc.
All right, that was Flexc, Murder Gang 1. That video is pretty funny, huh?
Yeah.
Just like having a blast, bouncing around. I thought it was pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like there was like, I mean, we talk about this being a music review. The only like kind of criticism I'll give it is like, is just the production a little bit maybe. It's like a very like hot, like maybe, you know how something sounds like too high or too clean.
We kind of do that with our audio too sometimes.
It
but
just felt like it needed a little more like heaviness to it for what that song was.
maybe just more EQ stuff.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I mean,
and not ragging on it.
No.
Just like as our tiny review of whatever. Offer
it is
criticism.
It's like, you know, to get music out there, but it's like we are also gonna
Not just gonna
formulate
play
our
it and
own
not talk about it.
opinions.
Yeah.
You know.
So
But awesome.
Yeah, a lot
to
of
get
good
another
energy in that video.
Yeah.
So, and they're having a blast. So, and that,
you sent us music, so
Yeah.
not nobody really does it enough. So it's like totally welcomed,
well,
obviously.
absolutely.
So
And I mean, I've said it kind of every time we've showcased a musician, and I'll keep saying it for a bit anyway. Is just like is that like I just love seeing the thing I love about this is communicating with the musicians, seeing where they're at, and like their level of energy of getting their content out there, getting seen, and that's what we want for ourselves.
Yeah.
And so we'll do whatever we can to have other people see your shit. So keep sending us that music, people. We
need that music.
Yeah. So again, in the description, check out all the links to find Flexc. That's Flexc. But anyway, I think it was a good time to close out the show. I meant to do this at the beginning of the show, but whatever. With the Patreon, I wanted to shout out Rob Smith.
Yeah.
I feel so bad, but hopefully he understands. We'll start doing that.
We'll maybe drop it in the description as well.
Yeah, I mean, a thing to add as we close is just I will, at least for a while, until we get like too many, if that ever happens. But the description, you'll always be listed as like a producer of the show. obviously it's like not official in any way, but you'll be listed as a producer for every show that you are a member at the in the credits. You know what I mean? What?
This kid's just farting
Oh,
on
he's
my
farting?
bed.
Nice.
Dude, my butt's like it's not
It's
even
open,
on
it's
the
up.
bed.
I
It's
fucking gotta sleep there,
yeah, did you
motherfucker.
just put your head in the
It's
middle of the
spraying
bed?
on my computer. It's okay.
Yeah, and dusting my pillow.
But yeah, you'll be listed in the description of every video. And what was I gonna say? Oh, and we'll shout you out at the top of each show.
Yeah,
That's what I meant
we're
to
gonna
do.
get
I feel
on
bad.
that.
Yeah, we'll shout you out as long as it's not like, if our list grows too long, you know what I mean? You'll have to obviously excuse us. But like, if we only have to shout out 20, 30 people's names at the top of each show, I want to do that to just show you that we know who you are.
Yeah, if it does become a thing where it's like we actually have too many people to shout out, it would probably turn into like shouting out new people.
Right. Well, and what we would do
You know who
is
you
like
are.
have a screen at the or a kind of title card at the very end of the episode for the video, especially, that'll have like a list.
Yeah.
As like the credits roll. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
it'll
for
just say,
sure.
shout you all out. So yeah, a big thanks to Rob Smith for being our first
Yeah,
and only
thank you.
Patreon.
Seriously.
But,
Thank you, bud.
But we welcome the rest of you guys as you come in.
We welcome your money.
But yeah, this has been a good episode.
Yeah.
Episode 22.
Deuce,
See you,
deuce.
later.
Excuse him.